How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. Today we got a story time of the cringiest kid ever, who's a Skibidi Toilet kid who claims to have Skibidi Rizz. And he basically employs like Skibidi Toilet songs to try and impress this girl. And it might be one of the most cringy and uncomfortable things I've ever heard. And today, you guys get the honor of cringing along with me. So sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel if you are new and enjoy story times. Leave a like on the video right now to claim your very own free nothing by the way, super great offer. And with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're gonna call the subscriber who submitted this story Jack. There's a kid in Jack's class who we're gonna call Ben, and he got the case of Skibidi Toilet Syndrome. I've explained Skibidi Toilet Syndrome in length before, so I'm going to quickly summarize it. Basically, when a kid watches 26 hours of Skibidi Toilet every single day, his brain has just become infested with Skibidi Toilet mites, where the only thing he can say is Skibidi Bum Bum, yes, yes, that's his only thing he can communicate with. And normally a side effect of Skibidi Toilet Syndrome is you just inherently become incredibly cringe. Like that's probably the worst side effect. Like even like explosion, death, like explosive diarrhea, all that is not that bad compared to becoming absolute cringe. Anyways, so there's the final character that I'm going to introduce is a girl, and we're going to call this girl Ava. Anyways, though, so Ben has had a crush on Ava for years, but he hasn't really done anything about it. But anyways, this is October. This all happened in October. So the subscriber Jack is sitting with his boys. They're talking about whatever. Ben had kind of garnered a reputation of being really cringe when he came back, and the only thing he communicated with was Skibidi Toilet, bum bum, yes, yes, garbage. Like that's all he said all day. So he kind of garnered a bit of a reputation of being a little cringe, right? And so anyways, but everyone has kind of known about his like crush on Ava because he used to like tell everyone about it instead of actually talking to her. Like his main strategy to get Ava to like him was, oh, let me tell everyone I have a crush on her, but refuse to ever talk to her. So anyways, Ben comes down and sits with Jack. And Ben and Jack, they're not cool. Like they're not super close friends. It's kind of one of those situations where he kind of just sat down because, I don't know, there's an open seat and there wasn't like road spikes on the table. But it's not as if like Jack was super excited that the Skibidi Toilet kid was sitting with them. But anyways, Ben immediately just gets into it. He's like, boys, I gotta ask you like a favor. I gotta ask for your opinion on something. So Jack isn't like the worst person ever. He's not about to be like, oh, get out of here, bro. He's like, yeah, like, dude, what's up? So anyways, the Skibidi Toilet kid goes on to be like, look, I don't know if you boys know this, but I kind of like this girl, Ava. And I kind of look at each other like, oh, yeah, we knew that like 6 years ago because you've told everyone every single year about how much you like her. At this point, Ava's like definitely aware, but I don't know. She's just not into a Skibidi Toilet kid, which, oh, my God, girls don't like immediately start to like water at the mouth when they hear, oh, my God, he knows all Skibidi Toilet episodes. Oh, my God. Like, yeah, okay, boys, like clearly, like you can like what you want. That's one thing I've tried to like really say on the channel is whenever I call something cringe, like it's cringe if you make it your entire personality and you're being annoying. That is cringe. I don't care if you actually like Skibidi Toilet. I don't care. Like, I don't get it. I've seen like 2 seconds of it and my brain already started to melt. But low-key, I like some brain rot stuff when I was a kid too, so who cares? Anyways, though, so Ben goes on to say, look, I want to let you guys know something. But I have accumulated a little bit of what one might call Skibidi Whiz. And I think I'm going to use it to finally seduce Ava and have her be mine. And at this point, Jack is like, no. Jack's like, buddy, like, I don't know what this Skibidi Rizz is, but you might just want to talk to her. Look, Jack doesn't really like Ben that much. They're not cool. I mean, they're fine, it's whatever, but Jack, he's not like the biggest fan of Ben ever, but he also doesn't want to, he doesn't want to like see a fellow fallen soldier. Like he doesn't want to see Ben go up and completely embarrass himself beyond recovery, beyond repair, beyond survival. He doesn't want to see Ben go up there and get humiliated. So Jack's like, bud, like, you might just want to say, like, what's up? You might just want to say hello. I'm not convinced that you want to go up there and do all that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you want to go there and do all that. And Ben is like, well, how about you just watch and see? So anyways, Ava's actually sitting at only a couple tables over at the lunch table, and she's with her friends. And Ben starts walking towards her, and Jack's like, dude, I don't know. But Ben is tunnel vision. Ben is convinced that he knows what he's doing. So anyways, Ben walks over there, and she's far enough away that it's like she wasn't one table over and like overheard the conversation. But also she's close enough that Jack and his friends, who are now very, very much paying attention to what's going on, can overhear the whole conversation. So Ben goes up there and he's like, hello, Ava. And she like looks up. She's like, hello. And he's like, I just wanted to know, what is your favorite Skibidi Toilet episode? I mean, I can tell you all about mine and my theories about the lore, of the Skibidi Toilet lore. If you want to talk about Skibidi Toilet lore and your like favorite characters and stuff, then like, yo, hit me up. You know what I mean? I added in that period of dead silence because it's canonically true. After saying that, after he went on that little Skibidi Rizz tirade, there's this dead silence. And Jack and his boys were like, no, it's worse. It's worse than we thought. Yeah, so Ava's like, I don't really know what that is, so I'm good, but thank you. And Ben's like, I'm okay. Immediately turns around and starts like power walking towards like Jack and all of his friends. And Jack is thinking like, dude, no. You do not come over here after doing that nonsense. Because now I'm associated with you. Because like all the girls at Ava's table are like either like giggling or laughing or pointing or something. Ben is completely oblivious of this, by the way. And they're all like watching as Ben comes over to Jack, and Jack's like, dude, no, I'm now gonna be associated with the Skibidi Rizz kid. Oh my God. So anyways, he sits down, he's like part 1 of my master plan complete. And Jack's like, what? And the Skibidi Rizz kid is like, oh, by the way, like I have multiple parts to my master plan, and you guys will see. If I do say so myself, I will say that I Skibidi Wizzed her. Quite good, I should say. And they're all just looking at him with this blank expression, this blank stare of just like, how do you consider that good? How do you classify this as a victory? How could you categorize this in the winning column, bro? I simply don't understand. I just don't get it. And the Skibidi Rizz kid is like, okay, wait until you guys see my next part 2 of the plan. Since part 1 was so successful, I'm going to accelerate and jump straight to part 2 and finish it there. It was originally going to be a 15-part master plan, but since part 1 went so good, I'm going to cut all the steps and go straight to the final step. You guys will see the true power of Skibidi Rizz. So Ben gets up and kind of like walks away, and Jack and his friends are just like, no, this is injustice. We can't sit around and let this happen, man. We just can't do that. It goes against our moral code. Someone needs to stop this kid for his own good. Someone needs to put an end to this immediately. Anyways, so there's a dance coming up. Nice voice crack, Connor. Yeah, nice. Anyways, so there's a dance coming up. And it's kind of a big deal at the school. And you ask someone to this dance. You can pull up solo, and plenty of guys pull up solo, and some girls bring their own, like, girls as dates, not like in a interesting romantic partner, because that's fine. But like some girls bring their friends, some guys show up solo, so you don't have to bring a date. But there's a big emphasis, like if you're bringing a date, low-key, there's more to that than just friends. Sure, you can like bring a friend, but normally it's very apparent if you're bringing in a friend, and if it's ambiguous, then this is low-key like a date, at least for their grade. Like at this point in like their schooling, like this is, Jack was telling me, he's like, dude, this is like a straight up date, man. Like this is a big deal. By the way, if you want to submit your own stories, go to Instagram, look up connorpugs, follow me, and then message me your story. Don't message me, hey man, like, do you want to hear a story? Yes. I'm not going to respond to it, man. Because if I respond, if I use your story, I probably won't even respond to you saying I'm using the story. The thing is, if I respond, it immediately goes in my main message DM box. That gets really cluttered. It becomes a problem. So just message me. Anyways, though, so this is a really big deal. And yes, I think you guys are starting to realize what the Skibidi Rizz kid is about to do. Yeah, so anyways, not Ben. Jack and all of his friends have no idea what's about to happen. But they do have a class with Ben and Ava at the very end of the day. And this is beginning the week. This all happened on a Monday. The dance is on a Friday. So this was really the week where when people ask, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, most asks happen then. So anyways, they pull up to their last period class. They're all kind of just chilling there. It's a very chill class, which, you really do like the last class of the day to be kind of chill. I'm a big fan of that. I'm usually out of my energy by the end of the day, so I'm not trying to have some, intense calculus lecture. I'm not paying attention, bro. If that's the last period of the day, or even the first period of the day, odds of me paying attention are pretty slim to none if I'm being straight up. Anyways, though, it's a very chill class, and Ben is nowhere to be seen. So they all get there. Ava's sitting, with her friend. Jack and the boys are in the back of the class, kind of just, shooting the stuff, just messing around. I don't know. They're not taking it too seriously. And neither is really the teacher. The teacher's like, all right, class, you guys are going to have a work on your homework day. I'll be back. Teacher literally just dips out of the classroom. This happens quite often in this last period class. Teacher's low-key checked out. They're all going to get A's or whatever, unless they refuse to submit anything. Then they'll get an A-. It's a very low-key class. Anyways, though, so about 5 minutes later, after the teacher's gone, didn't even take attendance, has no idea that Ben's not there. Ben shows up to class, and there's something, weird in his backpack, something toilet rim shaped, the toilet bowl, the thing you, put on your toilet, the seat and then the cover. Yeah, I think you guys can see where we're going with this. So, anyways, Ben stands in the front of the class. And Ava and her friend are sitting in the very front, too. So Ben stands basically where the teacher stands. And he goes into his backpack. And he pulls out, the toilet lid. So he doesn't pull out a whole toilet. Obviously, that can't fit in his backpack. And that'd be way too heavy. But it's kind of like the toilet seat and the lid. Because those normally come together. And it's kind of clampy like that or whatever. Anyways, he grabs that. He puts it on top of his head. So it's his head is sticking through the toilet seat and the toilet topper, whatever's behind him, as if he was one of those Skibidi toilet head things. And then he goes up to Ava. Yeah, it's bad, boys. Leave a like on this video right now if you haven't already, leave a like in the video. You will receive cringe protection armor. If you already left a like, you're good. But make sure you've left a like in the video, because without it, you might simply pass away without your cringe protection armor. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, just make sure that you've rated the podcast 5 stars and you've also received your cringe protection armor. But I just want to warn you guys. I want to make sure you guys are safe. So I'm warning you, and I'm giving you this opportunity right now to equip yourself, if you're not already equipped, with your cringe protection armor. Anyways, so Ben, with his toilet seat on, goes up to Ava and starts singing Skibidi bop bop bop, yes, Skibidi bop bop beep. Oh, God, I can't even do it for that long without, losing every brain cell in my brain. I think I'm down to my last 3 brain cells at this point, and every single time I make a video, I just lose multiple. So, dude, I'm going to be working on negative brain cells very soon. So, guys, I'm putting a lot on the line making videos for you. Anyway, so he keeps on saying, he goes through, a 2-minute version of the Skibidi toilet song, and he's bouncing around or whatever, as if it is the most cringe thing that Jack has ever seen in his entire life. Top 1 most cringe moments ever, according to Jack. And at the very end of it, Ben's Ava, will you Skibidi go to... So bad. Ava, will you Skibidi go to prom with me? And he takes off the toilet seat and hands it to her. And on the back of it is written on the back of the the toilet seat topper, It's like written prom ? And everyone in class is either mortified, trying not to laugh, or deceased from cringe because they don't have the cringe armor. Anyways, Ava's like, I'm actually going with my friends, so I'm sorry. Dude, if she says she's going with her friends, no, she's not. She don't want to go with you, buddy. I don't know how else to say it. And anyways, Ben's like, well, I'm going to leave this with you. Just so you know that it's an open invitation. If you change your mind, you can always go with me. And he leaves the toilet seat on her desk. And he starts strolling to the back of the room. And Jack and his friends are mortified. They're like on the verge of tears, man. They're on the verge of tears. And he walks back. And he looks at them. And Jack looks at him. And Jack's expecting Ben to be like, man, I messed up, man. I effed up big. I screwed up, bud. I don't know. I should have listened to you. But what the Skibidi Toilet Kid says next is shocking. The Skibidi Toilet Kid says, and went even, he was like, man, that went even better than I expected.